Well, at least you didn't go right on somebody, I guess, huh? Well, hi there. It's very nice to see you. Yeah. Good morning, Betty. Morning, Rudy, Rudy, Roo. Are you a camera hog? Hmm? You're about the sweetest one, aren't you? You sure are. What do you think? You want to help me round up your friends? Want to help me round up your friends? They look pretty content this morning. Not sure if they're going to want to move quite yet. Come on, girls. Good girls. If we can get them two up and coming over. There we go. Okay. All right, you girls ready? Betty leading the way here. Come on, girls. Success. Got some hay fever going on, eh? You can just hear them scarfing. Right there, so pretty. See if any of them test the fence down there. Got the geese flying over. I gotta say, it's pretty peaceful out here. Doesn't get much more peaceful than this. What do you think? This one right here is just so interesting looking. So over there we got a cattle farm. I think he's got like, what was it, 40 acres over there or something? He runs cattle, low-line cattle apparently. And then we got just another farm behind us that runs cattle. I think those are more of a traditional breed. Angus. Most people around here either row crop or they run cattle. I've seen some goats, but mostly it's just cattle. I think most of these people just kind of do a minimal rotation, or they just leave them in a big spot for a long time. I don't think most people around here would try any real regenerative agriculture or anything like that. Not from what I've seen anyways. So this field has always just been a hay field. So when we bought it, it was just real short grass. Had always been cut and taken away as hay to somebody else's farm. And so out there, you can kind of see that line out there. So that was the last time we hayed, was that far side of the field. And we didn't hay any of this time because we're using it for pasture. And we're hoping that after grazing these sheep, not taking all the forage away to somebody else's farm, and we're definitely not planning on using any kind of chemicals or anything like that. We're hoping that our forage is going to be a lot better next year. So this year has been basically just a big test to see how it's going to go, and it'll give us something to measure next year as spring starts and as we get into summer, if there's really been any improvements. It's hard to tell right now. But one interesting thing is where it's been hayed, the grass isn't really growing much out there at all, especially considering we've been in a drought. We got some rain finally, but it wasn't really that much. And now of course it's fall and we've had frost and all that. But where this grass is mowed here, all this area, we've had the chickens and the sheep through here. Where the grass is still long over there, they haven't been through yet. But there's definitely some green here. And we got some grass growing. A lot more than where it was hayed. It could just be that this part of the ground holds a lot more moisture. And of course you got the shade from the trees over here. So that might make a big difference. Then of course there's these girls. I didn't know much about chickens before we got them. My wife was more the chicken expert. But I gotta say, after getting these girls, they're pretty neat. They got quite the personality. My favorite thing about them, of course, is that they produce eggs and the amount of bugs that they eat. They go through and find bugs in the ground and grubs and stuff, and they eat fly larvae that are left behind after the sheep come through. So these animals are awesome.